Kevin here, Farmer Equipment Sales. Today I have a Morino Centurion Super 158 mower, which is a 62-inch cut on the back of the Kubota L4760 tractor. Just like to talk about some of the features of the mower and show you the range of motion for the tilt and offset. So this Centurion Super 158, which is a 62-inch cut, has a maximum offset of 79 inches. And what that is right from here, from the center line of the hitch, all the way to the outside of the cut of the mower. So it would be slightly inside of the housing here where the cutting is happening. So on this particular tractor, of that 62 inches of the mower, as you can see, probably about from here over is outside of the wheel. And so that gives you, well, I would think a good probably 40 inches or so of the 62 inches reaching outside of the tire of the tractor. Now that is with the mower horizontally. That will diminish a little bit as the mower tilts down a hill on that 50-degree incline it can do. But that gives you a bit of an idea. If you were to take the width of your tractor from the outside of the tire to the outside of the tire on the other side, and divide that in half, and then deduct that from that 79-inch measurement, that would tell you just how much more would be out the side of the tire. Now, if you go onto our website, there is some little drawings that explain all those measurements. I've actually got them printed out right here, using it as a bit of a cheat sheet. But there's a little picture of all the different dimensions and the reach and the angles that it can achieve, as well as all kinds of text down here that has all other specifications like the weight of the mower and the cut capacity and all kinds of other things like that. Lots of information on our website, as well as some videos and other things, pictures, so check that out. Okay, so the Morino Centurion Super 158, which is a 62-inch cut. This mower has hammers on it. They have a side shift as well as a tilt on this boom mount, and it's achieved by 2 hydraulic cylinders. This one right here that does the tilt, and this one right here that does the offset. And so you have 4 hoses, which require 4 couplers, 2 sets of remotes on the back of your tractor to operate. They have these nice little spots here to park the hoses when the implement is disconnected from the tractor. It includes a standard 540 spline PTO shaft. All the pivot points on the offset are all greasable here, as well as all the bearings on the mower itself. So the main rotor, the rear roller, cast iron oil-filled gearbox here. And then there's a grease fitting as well for the other end of the main rotor, the roller, and even the belt tensioner has an idler bearing on there. Belt tension can also be adjusted externally right here to tension the 3 drive belts without even necessarily even take the cover off. Now with a mower like this, it's important to consider ballast in your tractor. When you hang that weight out over the side, that's typically fairly important. This particular tractor has liquid-filled tires, a product called AgriLim 50. I don't know much about that product, but that's what's in there. It's similar, it's an alternative to like calcium that's not corrosive. Has a full width rear roller. The roller is actually 6 1/4 inch, it's quite large. Lets it easily roll over uneven ground. The roller is mounted directly to the adjustable skid shoes. So when you adjust the skid shoe height, you also in effect adjust the roller at the same time. On the front, you have this full width guard, which deflects any debris that's thrown forward. It has a floating linkage right here, which allows the mower to follow a bit of contour by letting this pivot right here, instead of being held rigid on your 3-point hitch, have a bit of give. And then same on the top link here, you can choose to have it in this slot, which will also allow it to have a little bit of float free of the tractor's hitch. Just going to start up the tractor, show you the range of motion of the mower, and then I'll leave the mower in the upright position and we can have a little bit of look underneath and discuss some of that. So there's a better look at the main rotor and the hammers and the front guards on there. The rear roller, 6 1/4 inch full width roller, and the adjustment system. Here you can see how the skid shoes are attached to the same brackets that mounts the rear roller. So when you adjust the skid shoes, you in effect adjust the roller too. And that series of adjustments there will give you a finished cut adjustment range of about 1 to 4 inches with the machine running on the roller. Now, of course, you can run the machine suspended off the ground a little bit if you'd like as well. And in some applications, you may be doing that if you're hanging that out over the edge of a pond bank or the side of a road where you don't know what kind of debris is in there. You may want to lift it up off the ground a little bit. A flail mower by nature will cut better the closer it is to the ground, just because the material in here has less space to escape. And so it has to be pulverized and mulched. You know, if that's, you can imagine if the ground was only an inch or two away for those hammers, would make a big difference as if it was 10 or 12 inches away, would just give that material a lot more opportunity to escape. And so typically that 1 to 4 inch is where you get the nicest cut with a flail mower. This mower can also be outfitted with the Y-blade flails as well, but they almost all go out with the hammers. So this Centurion Super mower is designed for 30 to 60 horsepower tractors with a Category 1 hitch. It does include some bushings to adapt the bottom arms to a Category 2, because some tractors that are 60 horsepower would be Category 2. Morino Centurion Super flail mowers. Now that's farmer approved. Thanks for taking the time to watch today. If you could take a moment and click the subscribe button and the thumbs up like button, we'd really appreciate that and really help us grow the channel. Thanks for watching.